This video is intended for educational purposes only, and please like and subscribe on this YouTube channel. This will help me to create more videos like this. So without wasting much of your time, let's go ahead and have a look at today's video. Cheers. Okay, so yesterday I received a phishing email, right? So I'm going to demonstrate to you how these emails work, right? So some of you may receive an email and then eventually you are hacked. You've seen people losing their Facebook pages that have a huge following and their social media accounts, right? So yesterday at 1 minute before 2 a.m. I received this email, right? So this email is apparently, well, it's saying it's from Meta rule compliance, what, right? I want you to notice something. So this email, it's well designed, and in this case it's targeted at my page or business name, Luli Digital Hub, right? So this email says, during a recent automated compliance check, your business account was found to be in potential breach of our advertising guidelines and platform conduct policies. These measures are enforced to safeguard user experience and uphold our platform's operational standards, right? So I'm really impressed with the English. In most cases, these phishing emails or these fake emails, they are found wanting and they lack in terms of the vocabulary that has been used, right? So in this case, this is an email that is, it looks legit, you know, with a button to appeal this decision and stuff like that. And as you can see at the footer of the email there, it says 2025 Meta Platforms Inc. Facebook Way, and they're using an address that Facebook officially uses when they are sending real emails. But I want you to notice something. So in this case, I am logged into my Facebook account on this browser. I'm using Chrome, but I want to open this link, right? So this link, you must know that for phishing links, it's not really true that if you click, you're hacked. You need to do more than just click. But just to be safe, let me just right click and copy the link address, right? So let me open another browser which I have not used to sign into any email account or my Facebook account. So I'm going to open Firefox, right? So my Firefox is open there. I'm just going to go at the top there and paste that that link, right? It's rebrandly what. And I'm really impressed with this landing page. Facebook, you know, with the logos of Facebook platforms. And then you can see at the top left corner there is a logo for Meta and a lot of things. But this page is really lacking some things. But for anyone who's really panicking and they feel or think that their account is, you know, it has some restrictions from Facebook, they might not really notice this. But the first thing I want you to notice is the link at the top there. The link, mesh core, layer feed, patches, div, blah 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 blah. So that is very suspicious because the link is not a Facebook link, right? It's not a Facebook link. So let's read through. We have scheduled your ad account and pages for deletion and what. And this is looking very good, perfectly designed, right? So I'm going to click on request review, right? Let's go ahead and request a review. Appeal form, right? So this gives you the impression that this is a place where you can appeal, tell Facebook what is wrong with everything and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and do something, right? Let's just type anything, right? Let me say this was a mistake. I did not okay. So that is additional information indicating why I believe my account restrictions were imposed by mistake. Let's go ahead. Full name. I'm not going to use my real name here because even though I'm going to use incorrect details for purposes of awareness in this video, I'm not going to use my real name here because, well, I mean, why would I tell anyone my name? You know, knowing that they don't have anything good in mind. So let me just say my name. This is my name. Personal email. Let's say phishing link at gmail.com. So this is an email that does not exist. A business email, let me just take this again and then and say go away at phishinglink.co.zw. So I'm pretty sure that does not exist. And then a phone number, let's see, plus phone number must only contain digits. Okay, let me use a phone number that does not exist as well. That would be 0777. Okay, so that is the email that does not exist. And then the Facebook page name. Let me think of something. FBI investigations. I agree to the terms of use, and you notice something clever that they did here. The link for the terms of use are actually the real terms of Facebook. So if I click here, it's going, let me just copy the link and open a new tab. So these are the meta terms of service. This link is legit. This link has no problem, right? So this one, so you can see what they did. They imitated this page. They copied this page, almost everything on this page. And you know, it's convincing. It's convincing. So let me submit appeal. Submit appeal. Now this is where it gets interesting. Now you notice that we submitted our email address, we submitted our Facebook name, we submitted our Facebook page name, we submitted the phone number, and those are the details that people use to log into their Facebook accounts, right? So when you're logging in on Facebook, you either use an email, you use a phone number, and sometimes maybe you're trying to recover your account. Facebook will require you to put your name, right? So let's do this. The password, let's say it's I have no, let's say something that really talks to them, right? You are a, okay, you are a hacker, right? Let me copy that. Continue. The password that you've entered is incorrect. So this kind of gives you the impression that this is the link, this is a real link to Facebook. The reason why they're doing this is because sometimes you may change your passwords, right? Let's say you've forgotten your password, and if this password fails, then you have in mind another password that you usually use, right? So even if this password was correct, this password that we entered here has already been saved into their database, and they are requesting for another password. So just in case if they can't log into your Facebook account, they can log into your Gmail account, just in case you're using different passwords on those platforms. And with your phone number, they can look up any other account that you have on Facebook, on the internet, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, email, Netflix, and stuff like that. And people do use different passwords in some instances, right? So they already have that password that we sent. So now let's paste the very same password again. You are a hacker, and click on continue. So you notice this time it's not saying that the password is incorrect. It's because the two passwords were saved, right? So now what happens here is that when you have entered your correct details, you will then receive an SMS if you are not using a Google Authenticator app, you then receive an SMS that requires you to enter your second step verification, your two-factor authentication, right? The 6-digit code, right? Because now this gives you the impression that, oh, this is Facebook trying to protect my account in real life, right? But what is happening is totally different, because Facebook has nothing to do with this, right? So you can then go ahead and enter your 6-digit code that you have received. In this case, I have not received anything, so let me use 6 zeros and continue. The login code you entered doesn't match the one sent to your authentication app. Please check your what and try again. So this really does not mean that the code that you entered is wrong. So you may enter the correct code here, and the code is sent to the, now you can see there's a countdown here, 24 seconds and what is really happening behind the scenes is that the person behind the system has received this code, and they are going straight into Facebook and trying to log into your account. This does not mean the code was wrong. They actually, in this case, it was wrong, of course, but even if you put the correct code here, they won't know that the code is wrong, right? So this is what is happening. It's counting down. You can come back again and put the code. They keep trying, right? They keep trying. 45 seconds, they're always ready to receive such information. So this is how some people get hacked, and they end up losing their accounts. But the last thing that I want to show you is how this email is structured really. So this email looks legit, it's well designed, but if you go to headers here, right, if you go to headers here, message headers, you notice that this email is coming from this email address. This is definitely not an email address from Facebook, right? What at ss dot blah 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 blah. So this is the person who sent the email to me, and it has nothing to do with Facebook. So take care, be very careful with these emails that you receive. You may end up losing your Facebook account and stuff like that. Cheers.